Hello everybody, my name is indeed CactiMamba, and today we're going to be playing some more Legends of Runeterra here, and actually, you guys voted for me to do this next video. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that is right, you guys voted to have me do this one, and I am going to do it. It's the Annie run that I'm going to be doing here, and that's why I have Annie up on my screen here, but guess what, there's more to that than just that arena here. There is a sponsor for today's video, ladies and gentlemen, that is right. And the sponsor for today's video is a very important sponsor. Alright, and the reason why it's an important sponsor is because we have one of the biggest sponsors I've ever had, ever. Alright? And that is the Sky, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. The Sky is sponsoring today's video. We appreciate the Sky. If you like the Sky like I do, you know, give them a little bit of an up nod, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of an up nod, you know, just... you know, it's in their direction anyways, right? And, you know, if you can, get up with the what's up, dog, you know, and then you can just say the Sky, right? But, either way, that's enough for today's sponsor. The real important stuff here is the concept that I was really waiting to do once I got the right relics for it, which I think is going to be really interesting. It's Gale Force plus Guardian's Orb, okay? And the reason why I think this is going to be interesting is because Gale Force's rule is it scouts, round, and recalling, right? So she can attack twice, and then at the end she recalls, which is good for Annie because Annie likes to attack, right? Annie likes to attack, she gets to deal 2 to her blocker, that are gonna deal 2 to the enemy nexus. Then there's Guardian's Orb. When I'm summoned, grant epic items to 3 random cards in your deck. Now the reason why this is good is because if you're constantly recalling Annie, you're constantly granting epic items to 3 random cards in your deck. So the more you do this over and over and over and over again, you should have so many different epic items on 3 random cards in your deck over and over and over that you're just plugging through them. Right now, this is a little bit RNG, right? It is a little bit RNG, but we are going to be doing it anyways. I think it's going to be super fun. I think Gale Force is a really interesting relic as well. I think they did a good job with this. Guardian's Orb is good as well. There's a few other relics that are in the future I'm definitely going to be trying out, so just keep an eye out for those. But for right now, this is the one we're going to be playing, and we are going to be playing against Galio. Azir is still up for me. It won't be up for you guys. It'll be whatever the new weekly adventure is after Azir, but Azir is still up for me, but we're not going to be playing Azir. We're going to be playing Galio. Ooh, this is really good. Frostbite's really good too, but I think just getting more mana is going to be good for us. Now, it's obviously not the Legendary. The Legendary is like 10 times better than that, but... Okay. So the goal here is to always be drawing Annie, and then to just play Annie on turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. You know, like, that's what you want to be doing. And we're going to go like this. That is the goal, by the way. That is the goal, to just constantly attack with Annie. Especially if we have multiple Annies, because then it's like, well, even if we lose one, we're fine, right? See, like, she can't block anyway, so we can just attack once. Boom. There's one attack, right? And then we get to play this next. Boom. Alright, beautiful. Alright, we're in a good spot so far. And so now we should have epic items on our stuff here, right? See how it just recalled me? I'm still probably going to end up playing Annie again. Now the only problem with this is that you're rarely going to level Annie, right? Like you're probably not leveling Annie much. But that's okay. See, like we've already got one random item. The Hextech Pro Belt. So it just kind of depends, but like you're going to get them. Now like I said, it is RNG, right? So unfortunately, even though you're getting her back to hand every single time, not as great. I think that Diana probably has more synergy than Annie, but like I didn't have the ability to make this combo yet, and I wanted to show you guys this combo. Like look at that. Oh my goodness, it's a 5/8. Like look at how much better the unit is with Titan's Axe. Oh my gosh. Alright, and then we can play Annie again, right? Jeez. And then this also is a random item. Oh my god. It's so good. Deal 4 to an enemy. Alright, you're gone. Jeez. Oh, this also... Look at this! This disintegrate has 3 different items on it. What the heck? Okay, well, we gotta go and attack with Annie first, right? Guys, I love this combo already. It's so fun. It's just so random, right? Like, so one of the other things is you want to, like, maximize the cards that are already in your hand, right? And you just want to keep creating those cards. You don't want to make a lot of other cards, right? Like, that's the whole idea. Is like, you just want to keep playing Annie and then keep the rest of your cards very, very, like, just a high amount so that you're constantly getting more items on these cards, right? Like, that's the whole goal. So that's what you have to keep in mind with our playstyle here, right? Like, we don't want to have a ton of different cards in our deck. We want to keep a very small amount of cards locked in and just use those. If we can. Now, we might not be able to, but we'll try our best. And we might have other win conditions that come through. But, this isn't terrible. Boom Crew Rookie is really synergistic, though. Like, but this is pretty good. I think that this is going to be better for us. Boom Crew. See, now if we could find, like, Jin or something and then just have more Boom Crews, that would be, like, the most ideal. Trinamir is pretty good. I don't know. Should I reroll? Trinamir's not bad. I'm just, like, Vigar's not amazing by any means. Evelyn's not good. Trinamir's our best option. I think we just go Trinamir. Was just gold or... Yeah, we're going to go gold here. And then, I don't think Trinamir has a skin. He does not. Alright, and let's get into it. We'll probably end up cutting different cards that we don't like as much, right? Because that's like, we want to be able to cut so that we can... Alright, you definitely full mulligan for Annie, by the way. 100%. This deck is... Like, the whole idea, it requires you to draw Annie, right? Yep, there we go. And yes, we're level 20, right? Which does mean that we do get to draw a champion, which is significant for us because we need it. But you still have to keep in mind that it's like, hey, you know, you have to play Annie in this deck. Like, see, boom. Oh, look at that. Disintegrate's already got one. Elixir Sorcery, copy me. And that's it for now. That's the only one that we got so far. Oh, Annie has Black Cleaver. Ooh, okay, so Annie got something. Then so did Trinamir. And then, yep, see that? Look at that. You see that right here? We've got more. Look at that. Look at that. Now the problem is... Actually, I think I can. I just attack with Annie like this, watch. And no matter... Oh, they don't block. Interesting. That means that I'm allowed to, though. Now that means I'm allowed to... Can I level Annie? I think I can, right? Yeah, I can level Annie. Right? Because what I do is I do this. I go like this, right? And then, look, watch this, guys. Boom! Annie's level. There we go, baby. It's not very typical that I think you level Annie, but I'll take it. Like, the whole idea is, like, at some point Annie would fall off in some decks, right? But it's just, like, it doesn't even matter because you're just gonna continuously pump out those epic items, hopefully early enough, that you just get all these epic items on your cards, which then means that you don't have any problems, right? Like, that's the whole idea. Like, this is only turn 2, and we've already got really good epic items. See, like, now we're going to play Annie again. Oh, yeah, +1, +3. And we're actually going to play this, too, on this guy. Alright. Oh, nice. It means they do less damage now. Nice. Okay. Who else got epic items there? I don't think we've seen that one. Alright, doesn't matter. We just continuously keep putting Annie down, and we'll get more and more stuff here. I do hate, though, how it doesn't show you, like, if another unit got affected by it or not. Wow, that stun is huge, actually. Jeez. Alright, this is still good, though, because I can just do this. Yeah, if I just play 3 of these, I should be able to just win. Look at that, guys. Every single one of my wins was based off of me being able to use my epic items, right? Every single one so far. Only 2, but man, I'm liking this one a lot. It's really fun. It's a really fun to kind of like pull Annie back and then push back in. Pull Annie back, push back in, right? Like, that's a really fun type of tempo to kind of have. Noxian Fervor is good. Now we gotta cut something here. Get rid of something. What do we want to get rid of? This becomes a little bit better, I feel like. I don't like the Wolf Rider that... Wording Stone might be worse, though. Because it doesn't do a lot for us during attacks and stuff. Right? Let's see here. I think we get rid of... We're getting rid of Wording Stone. I think is what we'll do. Better stats from the other one. Plus, we do hit the enemy nexus typically, right? Which then allows us to proc Plunder. Alright, and we don't need Trinity right now, and these 2 can stay. They're fine. We won't be able to play them first turn, but we'll be able to play them afterwards. And ooh boy. We're definitely playing Annie first. We might stun first, though. We'll play Annie first. Okay, spells make them bigger, and what we do is we stun them, which then allows us to block this, right, for free. Because we don't lose Annie, right? So we don't lose Annie. And then we can either play Mana Soul Student or Spell Slinger, whichever one we like more here. Ooh, House Spider's got elusive too. I like that. Who else has got stuff here? Nothing else yet. I like this one because I can... Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'll do this. Like that. And then we'll use the Spell Slinger here. Boom. Now, we don't get the buff the first time, but they can't block him anyways, right? Like, that's my whole idea here. And then what we can do is we can attack with this, and then we'll attack with both. Alright. And then we go attack with both, because he's just fearsome, so they can't block. Now, unfortunately, Annie won't level here. Annie won't typically level in our decks, but, like, there's potential, right? Every once in a while. But I love the way that this works. Okay. This one's a rally one. We play this first so that we can have Noxian Fervor if we need it. And speaking of needing Noxian Fervor, we can put this here and do this. And we wipe almost our entire board. Then we can predict. What do we want to predict? I'd actually prefer to predict another Annie more than anything. See, now unfortunately we will lose them, but that's okay. And then we can play Annie. And that buffs more stuff here. Not Annie herself yet, though. Now, I want Annie to die here, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Mana Soul Student. And then we're going to attack with Annie, and I want her to die. So I can summon him again. Alright. And now we can play Annie again. And we are going to play this, because I don't think we're going to attack with Annie here. I think we're just going to attack with this. And we should have a lot of epic items on different things in our deck now. We summon Annie how many times? Like 4 or 5. And those should typically allow you to be pretty big. Yeah, like... Oh my god, like look at that. I'm definitely going to wait to play this unit because I have the silence. They might silence them. Oh, they silence the elusive. They don't want me getting to the elusive, huh? What do they also... Jeez, they get everything right now. So they'll have them die, though, unfortunately. Then we'll get the rally going, right? We'll let them die. And... we'll go like this. Nah, I don't think I actually will rally. Don't think it makes a lot of sense here. Now, I could play Tryndamere. Tryndamere might actually be the better play here now. Yeah, I think Tryndamere is the better play. They don't have a stun, right? Unless they play something else to stun him. The better play is just to play him like this. And we can even go like this. And just... look at that. Look at how big Tryndamere... and they're going to try and kill Tryndamere, which then means Tryndamere is going to level. Right, that's the other idea here. Now, unfortunately, they're going to get a stack of Fury here. But that's okay. Boom, look at that. I don't think they're going to be able to really handle my 13-13 Tryndamere with Battle Fury. Unless they have something that... yeah, I was going to say, if they have stuns, but they got... oh my... so that's where everything was going to. This stupid guy. Alright, well, we got to play him first just for blocking purposes. Look at this, though. Look at how big he was. Yeah. They should have stunned the other guy, by the way. Makes more sense to stun the other guy. I want to force Zoe to attack by herself if she's going to do that. But yeah, so that is the one unfortunate thing. Is like if they all go to the same things, then it can be a little rough for you. We'll just get rid of the Mana Soul Student here. We'll still making a trade. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. I just killed off Zoe, right? Which means Zoe no longer is able to do anything here. And then we even have Annie, who we can summon in next round, too. And if they get even more stuff, there's a lot of different units that are just pulling some crazy things right now. I think we just go like this first. And then what we can do is, we might actually... nope, we don't... I'm not going to touch anything. We won. I was saying we could always Battle Fury this or this, right? But we don't even need to. We can just attack in and go. And we do it. We win. But geez. That is the one problem, is if you don't draw your unit with your epic items on it, it's pretty rough. But I guess maybe that's where, like, Predict would be the best, right? Like, maybe Predict is really good with this combo. Maybe that's what you have to do. Spell Shield's pretty good on Annie. Drawing one would actually be really strong too, but let's just go Spell Shield, because then it's hard to remove her, right? Like, she can constantly get played and then replayed. Oh, what was I just saying about predicting? That's so important. Oh my god, that's actually really good for us. And then we can still pull a different spell too. So let's go here and pull a different spell. I am a little worried about Viego, but I think we should be able to handle him as long as we do things right. Yep, full mulligan for Annie. Nice. It should be very rare that we don't get Annie. It should be very rare. Like, it might happen every once in a while, but it should be very rare. We stun that man for obvious reasons. Let me play this. Did we get any? Oh, there we go. There's one. Now let's see if we have any epic... yep, see, like right there, right? You can already see it. We're able to see where we're putting them, right? So then, because of that, we can predict off of it, right? Like, that's a really good combo for us. So now what we can do is we can play this first. So 4-10. Jesus. Then we can play Annie. Can stun this, meaning that nothing can block Annie, right? And we can attack. Yep, nothing can block Annie, right? Anything that blocks Annie will die. Just gonna skip that one. There wasn't anything significant enough there for me to really care that much. And then look at this, right? Like, Andy doesn't have to worry, because then she's just going to leave at the end of the round, right? And this can stay on the board, because it's already strong enough as is. You got Reckoner's Mark as well during that. This also is Reckoner's Mark. We have Disintegrate that we can use as well. And then we're going to play this, obviously. And then because we played that, we should see more stuff here. Just going to let it go. Alright. And then Andy comes back to hand, right? Every single time. And it's round ends. So it's like, you don't even have to... Oh, yeah, baby. Alright, let's see if we can get another one on there. We did! Did you guys see that? It procced. It popped up right at the last second. That's beautiful. And the best part about House Spider, by the way, is then it also gives you the ability to use, like, Noxie and Fervor on the spider itself, right? Like, I can do that on this guy. And I can predict off that, and I can get that guy, the Legion Saboteur. So I'm not even going to play that this round. Because I like the predict that we got. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense for me to predict again and ruin it for myself. So we're going to play... Oh, and this guy got elusive, too. Look at that. And it, yeah, I think we got it, guys. I think we beat this round here. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. Look at that. Look at how, like, it only took a few turns for us to just build up to a point where it's like, as long as you're able to predict that, like, and then look, Tryndamere, level, mana 8 would have been able to, like, he would have covered through all of his mana anyways, right? So it's like, you're never losing anything by playing Tryndamere here, but that's pretty insane. I like this combo. But obviously you have to play it with the cheap champion, right? Anything that's more than like 3 mana, I don't think it'll work. Because it's going to take too long. It's just like at that point, why wouldn't you use something else that's more consistent? Is 2 cost really that good? I don't think it is. Like, 2 cost isn't that good to get out immediately, right? Frostbite's way better there, I think. Raven's Bloom is pretty good for us. Rushed him down is great. It synergizes well with Annie as well. And then maybe we get like a few Raven's Bloom, I think. Like, this is really good for us. And other than that, what else is... Yeah. We do want to keep our deck smaller in the sense that we don't want to add a ton more new cards. But we can add, like, old cards, right? Like Legion Saboteur, we can be like, you know, we like Legion Saboteur. It's pretty strong so far, so why don't we put, like, one more in there? And, then, yeah, we can do stuff like that. And then, probably going to Form Immortal. I don't think we can really go to that one as much. Because they have constant units that can pull in Annie, if I'm not careful. And we have Spell Shield for Crumble. We're 2/6 and Form Immortal. I'm going to keep this just in case, but Annie should be... Alright, well, we don't get Annie. This is the one... Okay, there we go. You have enough copies of Annie to where that worked out, I guess. But you can't always be that lucky. What got buffed? Nothing in her hand? Okay. We're just going to attack with Singular Annie first. There you go. They blocked once. They'll probably block again as well. There we go. And then... What did get... Okay, Boom Crew's good. Boom Crew is a good one here. Capture an enemy. And you can level up the Raven's Bloom so quickly. And the other cool thing, too, is that Raven's Bloom can actually get a... like an epic item on it, right? Like, which is pretty cool. Because there are epic items for landmarks. We just lost our most expensive thing there, I think. Just gonna pull that in. Alright, and then we're gonna play this first. Obviously. Oh, okay, so that I got one on Annie. I didn't even notice that. That's fine that it goes back to them. I just want to get another good item here. Death's Hand is actually a really good thing to draw. And then we're going to lose that item. That item's going to go back out, right? Oh, right, because now we're going to keep the discard going. I didn't think about that. Gotta be careful with that. Guess I'll capture it again. I don't know if I really have that much of a choice there. Boo, why do they have to do that? Alright. What was hit this time around? Ooh, that's what was hit. Okay, we gotta get to that guy then. And... got quick attack. We'll go here. They're gonna drain one, obviously. Really, they're just killing their guys here, huh? Okay, well, that was not what I was expecting. I didn't expect two different caustic casts there, but... alright. They're gonna keep discarding, though, which is annoying. Oh, okay, there's one. Look at that! 4 extra damage! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my god. 9 damage to anything. Oh, okay. This is pretty good. Get rid of the drain, right? That's the whole idea there. I guess I'll go with what I already picked. That's fine. Alright, we'll play this first. Look at going. Oh, look at that. Now we got one on here. The prefect. You're something special, aren't you, man? See? What I'm talking about. This is Xeroth's portal. I think it means that it like, you're able to do, like, more. I'm pretty sure is what it is. It means that, like, you summon 2 of them. I forgot that I could have played Tibalt this round, potentially, but it's fine. Who do I want to stun? Probably this guy, right? Just get as low health of people as possible. Don't think I can attack with Annie here. I can't lose her, right? So this, as long as this stays alive, my Annie doesn't do enough damage to... well, actually, no, I could have, because it doesn't... Oops, I messed up. I could have definitely attacked with Annie the first time. I should have attacked with Annie the first time. Okay. Well, it's still fine. Did a lot of damage to their Nexus there. Wait, is it enough? Yes, okay, it's enough that I can kill them with the thing that I already drew, right? It's enough to kill them with that, I'm pretty sure. What is it? I forget what it's called. Yep, Noxian Fervor, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I just got that one, so... So, who else got stuff now? The annoying thing is some of these epic items aren't exactly obvious, right? So it makes it tough to know what's getting hit and what isn't. Then you can go like this. And since they have Last Breath Rally, I can just do this right into a rally. And then getting Prefect's a little bit stronger, I feel like. And boom, look at that. Even if they could have healed for 4. Look at that. Alright. Okay, alright. We're halfway through. This is pretty good, but I don't think it's good enough. Actually, no, I think we just keep this, right? Like I said, we want to keep the deck small so that we have a better chance of hitting more of our cards. I think we buff this guy, though. Like, this guy we've already put a lot into, so if we keep buffing them... Is there a card that we feel like isn't really doing a whole lot? Like, I don't even see Wolf Rider ever. I don't think we need Wolf Rider anymore. Just get rid of Wolf Rider here. And then from there, we can go to Viego. And this is where we definitely need Annie. We need Annie at the start here. That's for sure. Come on. Full mulligan for Annie. Always. There we go. We got her. If we get a second one, even better. But even if we just get one. Yeah, like, even getting Tryndamere in our opener is fine. Okay. We definitely stun her. Then we can play... Raven's Bloom. Into Annie. And then we can predict. Maybe we hit something. Nope. Then we'll just get one of these. Alright. Frostbitten. And we can play Annie. Did anything get hit? See, that is the other thing, is you have to be very careful. Like, you have to see, like, oh, okay, this got hit. Meaning that if I play Disintegrate, which I probably will just so I can buff my Annie, it gives them an epic item, right? And you're like, huh, okay. Or I can do it onto them. Maybe that's what I do. So what I can do now is I can play this. Look at that. Boom. A lot of damage, right? 5 damage for every single tick down. And then what I can do is I can then attack again. Honestly, I don't even have to play Disintegrate if I don't want to. Oh, but I will. We're going to do that. I don't think we can level up Annie. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Every single time we play a spell, they're going to get +1/+1. Is what's happening. There's a lot of different things going on right now. We'll play this. Just guarantee another one of those. And then we just pass here, I think. Yeah, I was expecting the drain to come through, but here's what we can do, right? Go like this. We can buff them up. Play more of the Legion Saboteur. Just go hard into that. Then we can play this as well. And then that buffs us past the drain range. Look at that. We get a Prefect down. And we play Annie. Black Cleaver on... Oh my god. We got Black Cleaver on Tryndamere, guys. Jeez. Okay. Alright. And then we can play this. Oh, we got something on him. What did we get? Right? Or was it... Oh, we got rid of the spell shield though on it. And Annie as well, which is kind of annoying. We capture them. Capture them. Then we can play this. Get that in there. Look how many copies we have. I think we just ended Viego here, guys. It's just a lot more thinking because you have to read all the cards, right? Like, that's the whole thing, is you have to make sure that you know exactly what has what, right? Because if you don't know exactly what has what, you might mess up, and then you're like, oh no, well I just messed up, and then you're screwed now, right? Alright, beautiful. Okay. I don't know what you guys think, but I think this is a pretty cool combo. Now, granted, I think for you to play this combo, right, you have to be level 20 with Annie, because you need Annie to be drawn every single turn, right? Like, that's the whole idea, is you need her to be. And it's a little... Oh, my God. Because this is on summon, right? Oh, my God. We got Shadow Totem with... Jeez. It's over, guys. It's so over. Oh, and then we can get the summon thing here. We can go probably the finest Demosthenes and Steel, because we can stun them. Jeez, guys, this is a great combo. I love this combo so much. Gale Force plus this combo is amazing. Obviously, we full mulligan for Annie. We didn't get her, so now we have to hope that we draw her in the next 2 cards. We didn't get her. And we didn't get her. So, can we predict into her then? Nope. We didn't predict into her, so we're just going to pass. We're just going to play all these. Now, granted, we can still do a lot without Annie, but it's just... She is kind of the backbone of our thing here. And, alright. Looks like we lost one of our units here, but that's okay. We still do 18 damage. 18 damage, guys. 18. What the heck? Jeez. Okay, we got Annie. Beautiful. Man, that was scary for a second because we didn't have Annie. I was like, oh no, are we really screwed? Did they get hit? They did not. They might have gotten hit now, though. Nope. Annie got hit, I think. Oh no, it just got... Oh, okay. Then who did? They got hit. Okay. Sorry guys, just trying to figure out who gets hit on these different occasions, right? Like, that's the whole idea here. I could just have this... Wait, technically doesn't... I'm not even... I think she would technically recall back in, right? But, like, I'm not even that worried about that. I just... What's the dice one mean again? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll do the Death Dance. Alright, Death Dance has been achieved, and then we're going to play Annie again. This next round. Alright. Play Annie again. And since she... Oh wait, no, she does technically strike because of the summon. What does have the buffs? It's not these. Oh, they got another buff, okay. And then I'm gonna buff you, or like hit you, and maybe I get the 0. I did not. Okay. And then we get to play... Oh! Our ephemeral Annie can do this, maybe? No, we want to do this. And there we are. Now, this Annie will probably level, actually, this turn. Now that I think about it. We'll just get another Spell Slinger, I guess. But even though I think we do just end this turn. Look at that. He's dead. Meaning that we get another attack out of our Annie, right? Which means... Look at this. Look at this. Boom. And the Tibbers. Yeah, guys, this deck idea is awesome. I love it so much. The amount of crazy stuff you can get is just insane. Look at how much damage we do anyways. Like, we do so much damage with just Star 3 Annie that we're allowed to do other things, right? And by having that double attack, like, you could do Gale Force and another item, too. Like, you don't need to do the Guardian Orb. I just think it's a fun, cool kind of combo to do. But it's probably not the best combo for, like, strength-wise. It's one of those, like, high-roll ones, right? Where, like, you either get very lucky or you don't. So just keep that in mind. I'm not endorsing this as the best way to play Annie. But it's a fun way to play Annie, so do not doubt that. Savage Shield is really good on there, and then we can go to the shop here and see if... Oh, our spells cost 1 less. Yes, please. Anything to buff our already existing? Oh my god, okay, that's a really good one. buff Noxian Fervor. Let's reroll, see if we can buff something else. Nothing. Buff something else maybe that we have prefect. We'll just leave it. And we'll go here. The never-ending nightmare. Beautiful. We have 10 powers. 10 powers. Beautiful. Okay. No Annie, so we reroll. That's just the one thing that you constantly have to do, though, is you constantly have to reroll for Annie, which we do get. And we got another Annie too, so good news there. We weren't gonna miss out on any Annies, but I love the fact that we have a. Oh my god, it's so good. Did we hit anything? Okay, well, we can stun you for sure. We can predict. We'll get Mana Soul Student, I guess. Then we can go like this. Maybe throw in a Disintegrate here, is maybe what I'm thinking. By throwing the Disintegrate in, we get 2 more attacks. Yep. Then beautiful. Maybe I should have Noxian Fervored the Annie too, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I probably should have Noxian Fervored the Annie. But it's fine. Alright, and then we'll play this. And then look at that. Look how much damage we just did. She's so close to leveling too. Oh, she did level. Oh man, I thought she was going to be 1 away. Beautiful. I'm not even tracking everything here, guys. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And this is keep in mind, guys, this is turn 1. Like, this is turn 1. It could be even better. Jeez, I love this style so much. Alright. Obviously we play Annie. The doubles summon as well for it makes it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It's so good. We'll pass that one right there. We'll actually block with that. Then we can go like that. Boom. And we'll just predict here. Oh, look at that. Look at how buffed he is. Both would have been good options. The little guy as well would have been good. Or the little gal, I guess, is the better accurate term. Oh, beautiful. We're gonna play Annie first, obviously. See if we can get anything else. Oh, we got more on him. See that?
Go on, Fanny. Just like I taught you.
Boom, look at that.
A little puncture and a lot of pain. Go on, Fanny. Just like I taught you.
Alright. Who are we grabbing here? Maybe Ravensbloom Conservatory, because we're definitely going to be able to do it all at once. And then even stunning that again. Look at that. Oh, she has Augment, that's why. Look at this. This is just off my scout attack. Look at that. Boom. I love that so much. It's so OP. As long as you get Annie, right? It only ever gets sketchy if you don't draw Annie. Like, that's the only time it ever actually gets sketchy. Because if you're able to summon Annie enough, the rest of your cards should win the game. Like, even if you lost Annie at a certain point, it wouldn't matter. Because the rest of your cards should win you the game anyways. But it's still just really interesting and everything to do all that. But This is pretty good as is, just like that. We'll do that. The cheaper the unit, the better, right? Because as they get buffed, they're probably going to be good anyways. So it's like, why wouldn't you want it as cheap as possible? And then, do we want to get rid of any of these units? Probably, but just like, what do we want to get rid of here? We want a lower count, like, card number to get rid of. Maybe the captive something, what is it? The captive grayback? Maybe we get rid of that. Look at, we have 9 Legion Saboteurs. What? 6 Spellslingers and 4 Annies. Yeah, I think we get rid of the captive. It's just like, why do we need something that expensive, right? It's just, it's like, it's only 2 cards in our deck, and if it gets multiple of the epic cards, it just eats away from like what we can have on other cards. So, oh, okay, so now we actually gotta pick what we want. Get rid of you, and we'll get rid of Death's Hand as well. Senna, though, look at that. They've got the Senna cards here. I like that. Okay. She won't have Spell Shield, right? I'm pretty sure I can just stun her. Yeah. Stun. We have a blocker right here, obviously. No, we can't play that because we need to play Annie. Annie is numero uno of importance. Alright. Did we get anything? Did we get Annie? We got Annie. Alright, beautiful. Now we get to play her again this next round. There'll be 4 procs total, right? Oh, look at that already. See, now that's beautiful though, because I can just kill it with Noxian Fervor. I'm just gonna go face with it, actually. Oh my gosh. Look at that. What is that last part? 4 extra damage. Yeah, yes please. Yes, please. Give me Death's Hand. Oh my gosh. We've got another Noxian Fervor that we can play too. Oh my god, we got Nora. A new champion here. And then we can make Senna have to block. We can do this. Wait, I don't even know why we did that anyways, but we want Death's Hand. And then we can just go like this. I should have went the other way, by the way. It should have went like this, that. This one, since it's ephemeral, right? That buff doesn't do anything for me. But it's fine. It is fine. I did mess up a little bit, though. Just keep that in mind. Oh, then Nora also had Scout because we support... Oh, what? That's so lame. I thought that's how that would work. How many is she at? 4 out of 6. Alright. Well, if that's what I have to do, I will level Annie. Okay, I didn't really want to predict again, but that's what I get. That's what I get for making mistakes. Alright. This should be the ending, I think, guys. A cinematic one at that. Boom, dead. Already hit 7. Unfortunately, I didn't realize Nora didn't have Scout and it wouldn't count, so that was my bad, but...
Anything can be scattered to its elements, even us.
Well, now we can drag you in there. So 5'11". The height that most girls hate for some reason. And... I'm kidding by the way with that one. Don't rage at me. Oh my god, did you see how big that guy was? Jeez. And we get to do even more stuff with that. I can capture 2 different targets. Keep that in mind. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this list. He's got a laundry list of epic items. Jesus. Look at this. And look at that, I can do it again.
The bite doesn't hurt.
And I can finish that, which means I can put another one down. Oh my goodness. What is he even doing to this? I don't think you can do anything. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Alright, beautiful. And then we would actually be able to attack again, by the way. That's how strong we are. So big. Nice. Whew. Alright. I think that we can say that this was a successful mission. I don't know what you guys thought, but I think that was pretty successful right there. Alrighty. We got the 3100 XP as well. Nowhere close to the fastest time, but, you know, it's not always about speed. Right, guys? Sometimes it's about enjoying the process. And I hope that you guys enjoyed watching that insane combo. We're calling you for free so you can play the literal cheapest champion that we have right now in Path of Champions consistently. And just letting you guys scroll through here so you guys can see that I do indeed have plans on the way for more relics and things like that. Because relics exist. So just keep that in mind. But I'm very excited. Hopefully you guys are excited and everything. But yeah, so just let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys do want to see as well. I'm curious to see what you guys are always looking out for. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.